Hey guys, Stacy Coward coming to you again today. I want to talk to you about completing goals. We hear this a lot of times. We hear many people coming up with all these different, 5 ways to complete your goals. Write it down, make it measurable, attainable, reasonable, and timed. Set short goals, have a goal for the day, a to-do list, all this kind of stuff about completing goals. And so there's a lot of information out there about completing goals, but what people don't talk about is why we don't complete those goals. So some of the reasons that we look at as to why people don't complete goals is because they have what's called competing goals or conflicting goals. Competing goals are goals that take your energy and split them in 2 different directions. It splits your time, your money, and your resources in 2 different directions. They're equally important. You want to do both of them, but the problem is you cannot do both of them effectively. So what happens is you end up doing nothing because you have 2 competing goals. So how do you fix that? You make a decision about which one of those goals is the most important right now. What is it that you want to do right now? And I hear you saying, well, what if I have to do both of them right now? For example, I have to work to keep my lights on, but I have to go to school because if I don't go to school, then I'll be in this job forever. Okay, I hear you. So what you want to do is you want to decide on getting a job that doesn't require as much energy to be given because you want to focus your time and effort on school. And when the semesters lighten up for you, then maybe you can pick up more hours on this job that doesn't require all the energy. But you don't want to have a high demand job that's requiring you to be on call, be in charge of people, do all of these different things that require your 100% divided attention, as well as try to write term papers and homework and take care of the kids. So you have to decide at what point you are in this walk, because once you decide that, then you'll know which one of these goals takes precedence. And there will come a time when you will be in a leadership position on your job and you are working and you're able to be on call and do all those different things. And there'll come a time when you go back to school or you're in school and the job has to just be someplace that you go in and you just get through the day, if that makes sense. And so you're not in a leadership position. You're working, you're on time, you're doing the job, you're being effective, but you are not using all your energy when you go into that place. So that's what I mean about competing goals and how you fix that. The second thing is conflicting goals, goals that work opposite towards each other. And what that means is that the goals themselves actually are stopping you from reaching itself. For example, and I can't think of any other example of this, but we got this new thing where everybody's like, oh, well, marijuana is okay, and it's a herb of the ground. I hear all kinds of stuff as to why it's okay. So you want to be able to relax on your free time and have a good time and all that stuff like that, but you want a good job. Those are 2, and yes, you have your own rights to do whatever you want to do. You can, you're right. I agree with you. But that's messing you up and stopping you from being able to have your American dream or the life that you want to live. And so those are 2 different conflicting goals. They're taking you in 2 different directions. Another thing with conflicting goals, you want to have a family, you want to, raise kids, and you want to do all this stuff like that. But you are in college right now. You're trying to finish college. Finish this part of it and then have your children afterwards. But don't do things that weigh you down. That's what conflicting goals do. They put weight on you unnecessarily, and so you find yourself being pulled in this direction when you're trying to go in that direction. So conflicting goals pull you in an opposite direction from where you want to go. So in a nutshell, for competing goals, you want to make sure that you don't have goals that are conflicting, and you don't want to have goals that are competing with one another. All right, have a good day. Talk to you later. If you like this, please subscribe below or like it below. Thank you. See you next time.